With the recent dethroning of Blood and Wine being the best rated DLC of all time by Elden Ring's Shadow of the Erdtree DLC, I thought it'd be a good time to come back and finally play it. Yes, it has been 8 years since the release of Blood and Wine, and even though I have actually beaten The Witcher 3 twice and completed the Hearts of Stone DLC, I never got round to playing Blood and Wine. I replayed the entirety of the game when the next gen update came out in order, in preparation to play the Blood and Wine DLC, and then I didn't play it still. But you know what they say, better late than never. Here we are, but we're not going to go straight into the Blood and Wine DLC just yet because I've not done the Hearts of Stone DLC on this playthrough, and I actually remember really liking it. I remember it being like insanely good value for money. It was like £7, it was like 15 hours of content. It was insane. It was insane. There's no like new land mass, but they did add like new things to the existing map of Novigrad map. What's it called in this? It's been a year or two since I've last played this, so it's going to take us a little bit to adjust back into it. What's this place called? Velen, that's what it's called. Now, when I last played this, I did actually kind of set up starting the Hearts of Stone DLC by getting this place up and running. This is one of the new like mechanics that's added with the Hearts of Stone DLC. I don't think I ever really dabbled with it that much when I played it when it came out back in 2015. I did give him the money to set the shop up, but I don't think I ever like actually went through with doing any rune crafting, I believe it's called. Let's have a look at the map. Let's have a look. Does it say? Rune Write. The Rune Write crafts runes and glyphs and can also form them into words to be placed in swords and armor. Rune and glyph words give their items new powerful properties. So I thought it'd be good to, you know, do this stuff so we're like properly prepared for going into Blood and Wine. I am playing on Deathmarch, the hardest difficulty. I've pretty much like rinsed the base game of its main content apart from like a load of the contracts because there are about 7 million of them. So I don't have any side missions apart from get all the Gwent cards, but I do have a load of contracts and some treasure hunting stuff. So yeah, we've basically done everything, which is why I'm level 35. Having set up this guy's shop, I don't actually have like barely any money left. I think he actually still wants more money to like upgrade the shop.
A long way and with dangers fraught. But in our homeland they say, in risk there is honor.
Got a ring to it. Not true in my experience, though. Face plenty of risks. Honor, not so much.
Because risk issues from intent.
Haven't I already met you before? Or are you a different guy? Are you like another merchant who's come along and set up shop next to him?
The world we must explore, virgin lands discover, new knowledge garner among our brothers than to spread. For is there in life a beauty greater than to admire the new, to stand in awe of the never-ending creation of the world?
That mean I've landed in a camp of explorers and philosophers?
Indeed. Your customs we come to observe, knowledge to exchange, and goods, naturally, to trade.
Fine horse you got there. Oh, I guess you can, like, nick it from him? No, you wouldn't nick it from him. We got Roach. Wouldn't mind a look at your wares. Do I have anything to sell?
What did you bring from Ophir? Mind if I have a look?
This is going to be a bit of an adjustment period, I think, to start with. Since having last played this, there have been a lot of updates to the like next-gen update version. They have added back in HBAO Plus, I think, because for some reason they got rid of that when the next-gen version came out. So basically, if you're not using ray tracing, you get like the proper effects that were kind of missing from the next gen update for some reason. They've added some more like quality of life features, like auto applying oils, which was a mod I think I had on for a long time, but now it's like in the game by default, which is nice.
Our craftsman's goods, you see worth in them?
Quite a bit, I'd say.
Oh, look at my crotch.
Ah, these are nothing compared to what I could offer had I not lost my prize diagrams.
How'd you lose them?
to thieves.
I fell
In
down
our
a well.
travels, I and my companions surprise attacked by local ruffians were. The diagrams, their loss. I bemoan not so much as I do one of my comrades, killed in the violence.
These diagrams might be able to recover them for you.
See if I can't find your diagrams. Recover them for you.
These instructions, when followed, produce items worthy of a king.
Tell me where you were attacked, remember?
A crossroads, not far. Forgive me. For this area, I know.
I don't know it anymore either, really.
Detailed
I've
directions
forgotten.
I cannot provide. North of the spot stood the residence.
This DLC added a lot more to like
Should be able to find it.
the countryside, because it was kind of barren in the base game, but they added a lot more stuff and like filled it out. Fine horse you've got there.
Quite the mount you've got.
Ah, yes.
And your horse looks
A loyal
nice as
friend I
well.
have in Babietza, and she is wiser than many a man. Countless races we have won together.
So, an explorer and a jockey in one.
Nice.
From where I come, small children ride, and not a gathering is by a horse race not crowned.
Up for a horse race? Not yet. Not yet. In a minute. Maybe when I've got your diagrams and come back, we'll do the horse race. I need to actually remember how to control the horse first.
And in the world glory, its never-ending creation be praised. Farewell.
From Ophir's distant shores. So the actual rune right is here. So yeah, I guess more people show up. And it becomes like a little bustling, like, merchant guild or something. Merchant town. Cool. But as I was saying with the HBAO+, yeah, they added these back in because these weren't in the next-gen update. They got rid of them for some reason. I guess because they thought people would use ray tracing. But ray tracing, oh my god, even with my new graphics card, it's extremely demanding. Even with FSR 2 on, it's extremely demanding. I can get like just above 60 frames a second in like the actual like open world bit, but if I go into town, it's like it's so demanding. CPU usage is so high, so yeah, that it's kind of a no. And I wouldn't even say it's like it looks better or worse. It just looks different. It looks quite different. It makes the game have a very different aesthetic. So it's just kind of a subjective taste, I guess. So if we go and find these diagrams, that might be a good place to try and like get us back in to the swing of things. How far away is it? 767 footsteps away. Quite a ways away. I guess we could like have a ride on the horse to get used to the horse controls, so when we come back I can actually race him. How do I call horse? X. Cool horse. Hey Roach. Go. Apparently I can level up.
Take it easy.
Do I have a level up? Where are my abilities? Books, characters, tutorial, beastry, meditation, character. 2 points available. Maybe I'm saving up. Maybe I was saving up for something the last time I played. Points in branch. I don't think I got anything in this bit here. 21 points in branch. Magic trap. Okay, the ones that are coloured in are the ones that I've got equipped. Right. The ones that aren't coloured in are the ones I've got, but not equipped. Right. So do I want anything? I don't think I want to get anything, because I've got like +3 on everything, which I think is as high as you can go for an ability. Go! So, canter, gallop, left shift, twice. Oh, I was following the little white dot on the minimap. The white dots. The white dotted trail. It sent me flying in to the wrong direction. Come on, you can do it. There's a bear. Level 35 bear. Are things scaling with me? There shouldn't be a level 35 bear just running around Velen, should there? God.
Whoa there, Roach.
I want to have something a little bit easier than that to get back into the combat. This game needs, like, what The Witcher 2 has, where you have that little, like, arena you can just, like, piss about in to get used to the controls again. Well, it's part of the DLC, so we are doing DLC stuff. Right, here? No. Have I been here before?
Not so.
Maybe not. Is there a fast travel spot around here? Hello? 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 Locked. Have I been here before? Hello? We're in like the outskirts of Velen. It's a bit creepy. Hello? Hello?
Judd, sharp now. We've company.
Who are you?
What's brought you to these parts, master? Lost
Kind
your
of.
way?
Could say that.
Oh, no, master. Better to stick to the high road round here. These are wild lands. Wild and dangerous.
This place, what is it?
What is this place, exactly?
A village? Plain to see?
Abandoned huts is about all I see.
Aye. It's only us now. Young folk have gone off to the city seeking work, and the old have all died. Ain't that right, Judd?
Right as rain.
Bye.
So long.
Bye. Okay. Bit weird. There's something weird happened here. Everything's locked. Even their own house is locked. Which doesn't seem right to me. Hello? New marker. I could break through this. How do I use my signs? Cube. How do I change my sign? That's the sword. Free. Free for Erd. Is that what it's called? Erd. Fruit throw Erd. Loot. I need the loot. I need money now that I spent it all on upgrading that rune right. I think he still needs more. I guess it's a good way of sinking all of your money into something after you've, like, finished the game. There's blood. Some bad shit's happened around here. I'm telling you. Locked. Everything's locked. Whoosh. They're like a little basement somewhere. A little basement tunnel. Doo -doo -doo -doo. So I'm using the Witcher gear from the actual Netflix show, which is one of the things they added with the next gen update. And I believe it's like the upgraded version as well. Mastercraft did Forgotten Wolven Armor. Wolfen Armor. Wolfen? But these are empty. I don't have stuff on these. Possibly I upgraded them by the rune right. Because these are runes, right? Runes right. And they're glyphs. What's the difference? These are runes. I think he does both. I think the rune right does both. I think I upgraded my armor to be able to have some slots on them. Slots. There's got to be something here. They wouldn't just have those two creepy old people. It's got to be like an unmarked quest. I don't trust you. I bet you're cannibals. This game is still quite demanding. I mean, the next-gen update really... I mean, there's no real reason why it should have been so demanding without ray tracing on. It was not a good launch when the next-gen update launched. It was a pretty bad launch on PC, at least. I believe they've, like, actually released or are going to release the mod tools, finally. 9 years late. Well, I don't see anything else around here. Yeah, this is one of the, like, weaker elements of the base game, I guess. Was the outskirts of Velen were a bit threadbare. Kind of felt a bit unfinished. Like this place down here, for instance. This massive army camp, and there's not really anything there to do. So, the Hearts of Stone DLC fleshed the outskirts out a bit more. Hello?
At your service.
At your service.
Sir.
At you.
It'll pay off, they said.
Hello? Just all lumberjacks. I'm a lumberjack all day. It's one of the places that I actually, like, took back for them. Look for the place where the merchant was attacked. How do I use my Witcher senses? Oh dear. X is for horse. Witcher senses. R was to eat some food. Witcher senses. B? F? G? H? Tab? Caps lock? How do I get my Witcher senses? Right mouse button. Ah, really? Ah. X-ray vision. X-ray vision. X-ray vision. I think this was a smart choice to do this to try and get back into the swing of things.
Look around some.
I want to look around some.
What we find
I've
looks
got some
like
tracks.
folk in the tavern didn't stand a chance. Tracks lead
What about the
north.
lumberjacks? Why didn't the lumberjacks do anything? Do.
Trail's gone cold. Need to look around. See if I can pick it up again. Someone was wounded. Started bleeding heavily.
I hate portals. I hate valve puzzles.
Wonder what this means.
It means dead body.
Took a traveler hostage, I guess. Blood trails the hostages. Must have been a burden if they left him here to die. Lost the trail. Gotta look around for something else.
Hello?
Found it. Leads this way.
Ah. Found it. Ooh. Little tunnel. How do I open it? Ard. Jump. Ah. Ooh, there's a little cutscene for it. Huh.
Trail ends here. Dirt and ground cover concealing a hatch. Secret passageway?
Aha! Going down. The controls are still very, very laggy. There's a lot of input lag still. Which sword? Still? For humans? I bloody hope so. Bleed does a lot of damage. How do I parry? Need a torch. It's too dark. That'll do, I guess. Woo! Oh yeah, I'm a pro. It's all coming back to me. It's all coming back, to me now. Or not. Holy shit, damage. That was an insane amount of damage. Need some swallow. Need to meditate to get it all back, I guess. Put the weapon away. Letter with orders, armor diagram. Rob, I've given you a whole month and nothing. No progress. Diagrams are just as damn incomprehensible as when you started. So that's it. Enough fucking around. You're to do the following. Keep one diagram and share it and stare at it until you hit on something. And send the rest to the other camps. Maybe some of the lads there aren't quite so dense and will manage to translate those damn scratchings into something we can use. Those alchemists encamped by the bees yard spent most of their lives poring over books. So send on the drawings to them. Send a second to the band that occupies the brick ruins by the lake. One of the lads there was supposed to be ordained a reverend. He knows strange tongues. As to our transfer base in the bogs near the abandoned village, a lad there was formerly a librarian's assistant. Send him the third diagram. Ulrich. P.S. For inspiration, try your hand at translating this. Rob can me a bef ip ass. Well, it's got to do something with his ass, I reckon. Wow. I've got to find the other 3 now. Put my foot up your ass. Okay. Oh, God. God. All the loot. All the rubbish loot. Chicken legs. Oh, hello. Order of the Flaming Rose. Oh, now it's morning. So how do I meditate? Meditate. Will it give me my swallow back? There we go. Got 5 of them. Okay, how far away are these? Not too far away. At least the first one ain't. The other one's like pretty close to the actual merchant. Right, horse.
Come on.
Come on. This way. Come on. Bandit camp. Oh, hello. Crikey. Just running into everything now. You can't save in combat. How do I throw my bomb? Like that. Didn't really do much. How do I change to my little hand bow? Crossbow hand bow.
Faster for fuck's sake!
Faster for fuck's sake. Ow! What the shit? I meant to be like Super Master Witcher, level 35, which was like the, I think it was the level cap when the game came out. I believe the DLC increased it to like 70. Eat some baked potatoes. Oh, dodge. Little dodge. Big dodge.
Rise, brothers, and trample the serpent.
Rise, brothers. What's this one? That one. Oh, there we go.
Spells.
That's my shield. Oh, God. I think I use Erd on the shield people. It is all coming back to me, though. It's all coming back. How do I use my, like, adrenaline? I don't know. Tough bastards. I'm like the Master Witcher that dies in 2 hits. Just rolling. Killed him. Hey, you. Fall on your ass. Oh. I think there's a button combination you got to press to be able to do your like special adrenaline moves. Up there. Rend. Oh, I might not have them on. I've took them off. Muscle memory. Whirl. Spinning attack that strikes all foes in the surrounding area. How do I do that? How do I do it? You're not telling me how to do it. Crushing blows. Crippling strikes. Strength training. Precise blows. Whirl. So that uses adrenaline, which is those 3 red little like square things up there beneath my sign gauge. Gonna have a lot of stuff to sell to him anyway when I get back to him. I don't know if I can, like, is it middle mouse button? No, middle mouse button does that. Bye, bomb. Well, I can't do it now anyway. I don't have any adrenaline. Map's so big. Such a big map. Such a big map. Guess we can go back to the merchant. Oh no, I forgot. You can't travel. You can't fast travel from anywhere. You've got to be at a signpost. Come here.
Go, go.
Baked potato.
That's it, Roach.
It seems to me that the entire world is like scaled with me. Seems to me that you lived your life like a candle in the wind. The game definitely has that kind of like ENB look that you would see in like other games, like Fallout 3 or something, or New Vegas, or 4. Zitz's castle. Hey. Hey. Oh, shit.
How do you wish to die?
How do you wish to die? Fat arses. Fucking hell. The damage. I've got to deal with the crossbow people first.
Not good.
Ow.
Eternal fire! Spells! Spells!
God. They just attack so fast. Now I'm on fire. Set myself on fire.
How do you wish
So it
to
uses
die?
the oil automatically, as you can see up
From
there.
the left. Help! Plow him! Come on, all
Plow him. Fire.
They won't
Ding,
fall there to
ding.
die!
Oh god. Combat's a little bit janky.
Watch out!
Forget how janky this game is when you haven't played it for a while. No more shield for you. It's a good start. I think I am playing on Deathmarch still. Got the achievement for beating the main campaign on Deathmarch, which only like 4% of people have got. You kill me quicker than the final boss. Gameplay. Deathmarch. Gwent difficulty hard. Autosave. Every 3 minutes. Why not? Enemy upscaling. That is on. I've got that on. Which is good for like doing old quests that you haven't done yet. But it's still a challenge.
We shall cut you, vermin!
Caught you, vermin.
Get him from the left! Help!
Help! Crikey. They don't fuck around, do they? And there's loads more in there. Oh no!
Eternal fire!
Eternal fire. Oh shit! I pressed the Windows key instead of pressing Alt. Get out of there! Oh god! Put the Windows key non-presser button thing on, so I don't press it by accident. Jesus! I think I need to be doing the little dodge instead of the big dodge. So much.
Chop! Cut! Chop! Cut!
It's always the ranged enemies that freaking pick you off. Jesus.
How do you wish to die?
How do you wish to die? By being crossbowed. I don't know why I'm not hitting. Shit! Shit on it! Where'd you come from? I thought this would just be a nice little quest to get back into it. Oh no! Those fucking crossbow men. They're dicks. They've got like pinpoint accuracy. They never miss. They do like 80% of your health. Sad face. Sad face. Okay, what am I doing wrong? Everything. Crossbow. There it is. You little oh my... I mean, look at that. It's ridiculous.
Eternal fire!
They made the game harder.
Get him from the left!
Well, that does loads of damage. There is friendly fire, I think.
So gut, you vermin!
You little bastard.
Faster, for fuck's sake! Spells!
Shields. Spin, spin, spin. Oh, Jesus.
How do you wish to die? How do you wish to die?
So spongy.
Ever fight a witcher?
You ever fight a witcher? They're extremely weak, apparently.
Faster, for fuck's sake! How do you wish to...
Friendly fire. I'm coming to get you, bastards.
Blood for blood, brothers!
Blood for the blood god.
Shall be over soon. Here, witcher, witcher.
How sharp's my sword? Apparently not very.
You'll never learn.
Crikey. Crikey. Assassin's trousers. Assassino. Need to look up how to do the special melee abilities. Let's do that now. The Witcher 3 adrenaline abilities. Explained? How do I use it? Whirl is a fun skill. How do I bloody use it? Whirl. Whirl. Button. Hold square for whirl. And triangle for rend. Okay. What's that with a mouse and keyboard? Hold your fast attack button. Really? Huh. I tried that though. Oh, there we go. That attack. There we go. And it still uses your stamina as well. I just want to play Gwen. That's the only reason I came back. I just want to play Gwen. There's nothing even up here. Have they made full damage any less ridiculous? Seemingly so. Seemingly so. Give me all your loot. Loot, 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 loot. Need money. Need money, cash money. Get money, cash money. There's still one straggler. Did not come out to say hi. Inside. That's quite nice inside still. Just needs a bit of dusting. Hey, oh.
Shut up and fight.
Shut up and drive, drive, drive. What the fuck have you done? These poor people. Okay, one left. It's quite far away. Again, I can't fast travel unless I'm near. Where was that building that was added in the DLC? Because they added like a building that had like a very fancy garden. Is it this one? Is it this one? There's a building where you like fight a grave digger or someone. It's got like a shovel as a weapon. Pretty scary. Got like no face. I actually remember this DLC quite well actually. There's like an auction. There's a wedding. Shani comes back from The Witcher 1. She's not in The Witcher 2. Dum dum dum. Give me all the loot. There's still another straggler over here. There's a couple. Or are they just random enemies? Spiders! Oh, Jesus! Fucking run! Yeah, they added spiders in this DLC, I believe. Because I remember going into a cave for the rune rite, and there were spiders, and I was like, fuck this shit. Spiders can fuck off. Go, go, go. Get out of here. Anybody want to play Gwent? But there are still some Gwent cards that I don't have. God knows where they are. Monster nest. Hey guys. You got fancy hats? Long sword. What, they're fast? What the flip? What's happening? Chop off the head. Like, quite weak though. Yeah, they don't do a lot of damage. So maybe it's just humans that do a shit ton of damage. Oh, and there's also a big, like, toad boss. I remember that. But they say it's weak to fire, and then it's not actually weak to fire. Spin, spin, spin.
Neckers surface here. Dig their way out.
Run away! $20 points. No. Put your sword away. This game controls terribly. I don't remember it controlling this bad. The movement is so imprecise. What's this? Something below us?
Let's go.
Don't know what that is on the mini-map. More monster nests, maybe? Ah. Eat this fucking sandwich, for fuck's sake. Where'd you get your fancy masks from? But I'm having like the right experience to play the DLC, like coming back to it after not playing it for a while. That's what would have happened when the DLC came out. Don't you stun lock? I don't give a shit. Roly, roly, poly. So, doing that whirl attack though, you just get hit while you're doing it.
Dig their way out.
Doesn't like stun lock them, doesn't stagger them. So it's of limited use, I would say. Oh, we did it. Freedom! A job, a work stays done, a job stays done. What? I have a meditate. A day's work done. A good day's work. That's the phrase I was looking for. See, it takes so long to get anything done in this game. Even this pretty basic diagram finding quest takes a long old time. Runwich. Is this where the wedding takes place? It is. It is, I think. I remember.
Happy trails.
Happy trails. Fuck my life. Quick Willy for Mighty Firsts. Best mead around. Master Topical at your service. Beware of knights in red plate. Announcement. Gomes and Bros. Contract. Apprentice gone missing. Good folk. My apprentice Folkert has disappeared without a trace. I'm terribly worried about him. So whoever finds him and brings him back shall receive a sizable sum of Novigrad crowns. If you're interested, come to my hut on the outskirts of Oxenfurt. If you lose the way, ask passing peasants where the local herbalist has his practice, and they'll guide you. Otto Bamba.
Go, go.
Without a trace. Is that a new quest, or is that in the base game? Oh, it's a new quest. But Hearts of Stone. Da-da-da-da, plays the bamba. Jump.
Hey there.
Hey there. Hello. Friends?
Why the devil are you bothering me?
I don't know.
I think I'm coming down with a fever.
Got a feet, get away from me. But I guess I am a witcher, so probably won't catch human illnesses. Oh my god. Bears. Fucking bears. What the fuck's happening? Oh my god, it's balls. It's not even bears. It's balls. Oh, Jesus! Run away! What do I use to kill you? You're not a monster. Coming at me, bro.
My saddle.
Oh. Oh, they don't give a shit, do they? Turns them into a frenzy. Wild boars. New enemy type. There are no boars in the base game of The Witcher 3, only in Hearts of Stone. Calm down. Jesus. Making a fine mess here. Leg it.
Show me what you got.
Dead? Crikey. Thought the Souls games had a lot of rolling in them.
Winds howling.
So yeah, as I mentioned at the beginning of this, one of the instigators for me coming back to play this was the fact that the Elden Ring DLC knocked Blood and Wine off the top of the highest rated DLCs list. And after playing the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC, I was like, how can this be? Because the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC is not that good. It's okay, but it has a significant amount of issues, the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. So, I've come to play the Blood and Wine DLC just to see how on earth it could possibly have been knocked off the top of the list. Because the Erdtree DLC is just... I mean, it's broken in many ways, technically, let alone mechanically. And the world, the new map isn't very good. So many reused enemies. Like, it was £35 for the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. Yeah, you get a very, you know, big new map.
Go.
But, like, there's loads of content, but it's not very good content. It's like, just a completely empty open world with reused enemies over and over and over and over and over and over again. Whereas... pretty sure the Blood and Wine DLC, you know, it's a new map again, but it's like basically all new assets and new enemy types. Grand Estate. Even this Hearts of Stone DLC has like new enemy types. Whereas in the Erdtree DLC you were fighting, more than not, you were fighting reused enemies. Plus, the Blood and Wine DLC was like £16, and it has about the same length of content. So it's like half the price, completely new map. Doesn't like reuse assets like crazy. Didn't take that long to come out, you know, it only took like a year to come out instead of 2.5 years. I don't understand how the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC took 2.5 years to come out. So many, fuck my life, so many reused assets and enemies, and just open empty fields. Jesus. That's not good. Well, I can't believe how much damage the crossbow dudes deal. Just insanity. List with a noble seal. To Camille, son of Kosar. This letter's your last warning. When I made you a hunter, I didn't have in mind for you to spend all your time hunting wenches. We've got boars breeding like rabbits, deer devouring our saplings, and wolves strolling calmly right outside the walls of our estate. Get to work, lad, or your career will end quicker than it started. Thaddeus Garin. Well, that would explain why there are wild boars everywhere. And is this the estate that hired him? The Grand Estate. Can I go in? Do they need help? Are they being attacked by boars?
That's it, Roach.
Oh, hello. Just spawn out of thin air. Is this where you... Is this where you meet the guy from the DLC? The villain of the DLC? Maybe so.
Hi, mate.
Didn't even mean to come here.
It's not familiar. What is it you want?
Looking for old Geert von Everec.
Ah, that'll be inside.
Yep, he's in here. Is that him? That wasn't him. There's the toad.
Geert von Everec. I'm looking for him.
None here by that name.
Who are you? As a group.
Can't help wondering. Who are you?
Who do we look like?
A crew of cutthroats? Or a band of former soldiers who got lucky?
Ah, but that's where you err. 'Cause we're sons of nobles, all.
And daughters.
So, gonna tell me who you are, precisely?
The Redanian Free Company. The Wild Ones, folk call us. Owing to the boar in our coat of arms.
Well, I find him.
I was told I'd find old Geert von Everec here.
Someone's made an arse of you, brother.
So maybe you can make up for that and help me, brother.
Something tells me you and me have got different mums.
All right, Ungus, you've had your fun. I'm Olgierd. Tell me, what brings you here?
No, I'm all geared.
You? Not likely. I'm all geared.
Oh, very funny. Amusing, really, but I'm here on business. Bunch of idiots.
You're all old Geert. That it?
Got it right at last.
One man split into 3 bodies. Not interested in his balls, so which of you's got his brain? Not laughing. Guess that means you didn't get the brain.
Nope. I'm the one got his fists.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Fist fight.
Come on!
He's only level 30. He hasn't scaled. Fucking hell. What the shit? He just punched me a couple times.
Good. You'd fit right in with our band of merry men. Come on, I'll take you to Olgierd. What do they call you?
Geralt of Rivia.
Bit of advice, Geralt of Rivia. Once you meet Olgierd, try and pique his interest.
I gotta pique his interest? He's the one wants a monster dead.
Aye, but he don't need you to kill it. So, you want this job? You gotta grab his attention. And he's one to get bored mighty quick.
There he is.
Ataman, sir. You've a guest.
Do you know what types of sculptures fetch the best prices? Statues of deities, busts of kings, and nudes. And what have we here? A naked wench. What do you think of her?
Gotta admit, I like it.
I happen to like it. Especially the two ovoid forms.
A jester. Good. I don't like men with no sense of humour. They bore me to death. I used to like Botticelli. The life he could breathe into a chunk of cold stone. But I look at it now, and it seems just a rock, ideally proportioned. Not a flaw on its surface. Painfully perfect. As lifeless and boring as a boulder at the roadside.
Whoa!
That's better. More interesting, at the least. Very well. And now to the matter at hand. Let's rejoin the company. Partake of some refreshment first.
Ataman Olgierd, long may he live! Long live the Ataman!
Long live the Ataman! Long live the
Are we going to get knocked out? I remember being knocked out and you wake up like halfway across the
Well,
map.
We haven't a choice now.
And there's that guy from like the beginning of the game in the tavern. The trickster guy. Magician.
Fetch us some wine, dear. And a nibble or two.
Celebrating anything special?
This some special occasion? Or just feel like feasting?
Every occasion's special. Today we celebrate a dubbing.
Whose?
Squire Herodor's new sabre.
I've hit on a name for her. Fair sabre, I dub thee Tradiciana.
The contract. Let's talk.
Monster in the sewers. Know anything more?
I've no
Big
clue what
toad.
it is. Only that it's
Weak to
dead.
fire, but
I'm
not
not
really.
so bothered had my cook not become its victim. Oh, the way she prepared game had no equal.
That why she was in the sewers? To fetch game?
Hey, she went to a fair with a sister or cousin, matters not. Daft wench convinced her a prince transformed into a toad lives in the Oxenfurt sewers. And you know women, each craves a prince and will wade knee deep through shite to get him. Vissy was no exception in that respect. Down she went, never to return. Wasn't the first, it seems, either. Hey! Leave her be! Is that any way to treat the lord of the manor's daughter?
Yeah, they've just like occupied this place, I reckon.
Apologies. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the contract. So, you'll check it?
A ticket. Let's talk about the reward.
Just one formality to resolve first. My pay.
And I need
Never
it.
you
I
mind
need
that.
money.
Return with the beast's head, and you'll have leave to take anything you wish from here.
Awfully generous. Still, I'd prefer to agree a specific amount.
Oh, fine. How much would you like? 400 crowns?
450.
Agreed. And that'll be in addition to whatever memento you wish to take.
I'll take the job.
Consider the beast gone.
Confident? Bring me its head, and the reward shall be yours.
One thing I don't like in this is that the subtitles go all the way to the edge of the screen. So you end up covering a little bit of it. 1, 2, 0, 1, 2. Maybe put it down to 1. But I think it goes all the way to the edge, no matter what size you have it at. Oxenfurt Sewers, which is back in Novigrad, right? Oh, it's this place. These sewers. I thought it was these sewers over here somewhere. But we're still doing this other quest. Kind of a happy accident that I ran into these. Defeat your opponent. Sad face. Sad face. Just one last bandit camp. Wild one. Wild thing. Do, 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 do. Where's the Lord Manor's daughter? Is she okay? Where's the Lord Manor Lord himself?
That'd be a good time. What do you say we look for the cellar, cozy up to a hefty jug?
Ah, you drunk! Go home, you sots!
Hello? Where's the daughter? Is she okay?
You that mad
It's locked.
200 kings.
Oh, hello.
Hey, you! Puss papers!
Hello?
Name's Geralt.
But I'm gonna call you Puss Peepers. That a problem?
Get to the point.
Got an offer. Potentially lucrative Puss Peepers. Someone's killed me mate. Name was Clivert. You're to figure out who did it, then cut the bugger's head off.
Seem able enough. Why not take care of it yourself?
Why not avenge him yourself? Seems like you all relish swinging your sabers.
Aye, we do. And if I knew who'd axed Clivert, I'd have gutted him ages ago. Thing is, I don't. But you see a lot with them Puss Peepers. You'll track him down.
Keep talking.
Keep talking.
Clivert dealt Fistech. A few days past, he rode to Bowden to take a delivery. Never came back.
Been there? Actually seen his corpse?
No, but Clivert was one damned reliable Orson. We was to meet. He didn't show. Can only mean he's dead. Find the bastard who did this. Find him and kill him. I'll pay top coin.
Need to think it through.
Clivert's got a scar on his forehead. Not unlike yours.
Forehead.
Spot that, you'll know it's his body.
Said I'd think about it.
Know what, Puss Peeps? One look at a bloke and I know what he's made of. You'll do what I ask. I bet anything on it. Look for me in Oxenfurt. The Alchemy Inn on the main square.
Okay. Rose on a red field. And the quest log is already filling up. Holy
Dozed off once, and one dropped a shit straight in me.
Okay.
Go.
So making the subtitle smaller did not stop them from going all the way to the edge. What if I make them like big? 5. Wish you could see like an actual like a showcase of what the actual subtitles will look like. Just gotta guess what the number will do to the size of the subtitles. Right. Don't get immediately killed by the crossbows. They got like perfect accuracy even through the trees and bushes.
Witness me!
Ever fight a witcher?
Ever fight a witcher? You bastard. I might take that twirly thing off. Don't think it's doing me much good. I breathe. You little shit. Wizardry.
Here, Witcher, Witcher.
Witcher, 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 Witcher. Guess it can be quite useful. Just puts you in harm's way.
He's casting spells.
I'm trying to. I'm just being interrupted immediately. Groups of bandits, the hardest enemies in these games.
Witness me, brothers!
The devil incarnate.
2 in 1. Spin, 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 spin. Their stamina never goes down all the way to the bottom. Don't give a shit. How'd you lock on? I think you can lock on in this, right? Orders. Thunder. I'm warning you. Snort that much fist tech again and you'll end up at dead white wood. Just like that mad fist fiend Peter. Your job's to sell the product, not inhale it. Blazing hells. Expect to pick up today. M. Other M. Thunder's Journal. Poems. Abstract drawings. Incomprehensible scribbling. There it is. And a diagram. Order of the Flaming Rose Sword. Letter with orders. That took a while, but we finally got them. And it was a good introduction back into how the game actually works. How do I loot the dead man? There he is. Okay, we need to find an actual signpost. It's quite a ways away. Might as well just ride there. Might ding for this. I don't know how much XP you get for a quest. Ugh. So much foliage. It's gonna look like arse. Oh. What's going on up here? Loads of boars. Oh, fucking hell. Why is it always boars? Go! Fucking go! Go! Roach. You bloody pillock. Run, witch. It's a nice day for a white wedding.
Go.
Go. Come on, go. danger everywhere. Danger, danger. Oh, hidden treasure. Doesn't seem very hidden if it's marked on the map. Crypt key. Pastoral diary of Father Gleedfried. Journal is covered in blood, heavily damaged. Only last page can be made out. My wanderings for the fire's glory next took me to preach to Brunwich. The village is curled round the lake, and lo and behold, what did the most holy flames illuminate for me there? A hive of hardened heathens, too lost in sin to lift a cursed finger to care for the hearth of the eternal fire. Filled with divine wrath, I asked them, why is your chapel in such a sorry state? Why is your cemetery all covered in weeds? Their response, ghosts, curses fallen upon hallowed ground. They blame it on the alderman's wife. She went mad from riches and illegible fragment. And ever since that tragedy, chapels lain in ruins with no one daring to go near. So the task falls on me to guide these foolish lost sheep back on the righteous path and away from the rubbish they believe. I intend to enter the chapel alone, armed only with the torch of the eternal fire to light my path and see just what lurks within. What a tit you are. Ooh, it's part of the DLC. He's like, how foolish of you to believe in ghosts while I believe in some other rubbish. Ghosts. Oh Jesus. 5, isn't it? No. 4. Shit. Ow, not bad. Ow, 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 ow. 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 Ow, ow. I can hate these guys. What's the lock-on button? Yum, yum, yum. Let me have a look at my... Here we go. Well... So that's only helping me when I actually use it. So it might be better to have like an actual buff or something. Reduces enemy damage resistance by 30%. Is that a special attack? Rend might be better. I do not know. Might just be like a passive buff. Sounds pretty good to me. There's always a ghost in these places. It looks nice. Doesn't look... Actually looks quite nice. This place. Unlocked. How do I get the torch out? Candle lantern. Oh dear. Cursed mother. Does Thunderbolt make it so I don't take as much damage? I hope so. Getting back into the swing of things though. It's so weird to me that the regular bandits do so much more damage. And this cursed ghost does nothing to me. You could have made the circle a bit bloody bigger. Your bleeding spell. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Is that it? Or is there more? The Cursed Chapel. Completed. Farewell note. I have naught left, not a blooming thing. All I can do now's pass on my family's tale of horror and woe. Then pass on myself, soon as I've written it, all upon this letter. I'm not reading all of that. Partly because it actually hurts my eyes. The colour of the background with the colour of the text hurts my eyes reading that. Good if you could change the colour of it. Accessibility features. It's like having white text on a black background. It really hurts my eyes. The words start to go all like jumbled up after a while. Ooh, see, look, it's nice. This place is nice. Look, it's beautiful. For a cemetery. See, envoys and wine boys. That's the actual blood and wine quest. I remember you can spend like 2 hours doing the like wedding stuff. I think there's a lot of wedding activities to do. Got your diagram.
Nice to see you again. Quite the pleasure.
Found your diagrams.
Managed to recover all your diagrams.
Ah, want to be relied
Nope, it still
on.
covers
This I
it.
knew. You restore the faith I might have in men. For I've now received aid from a stranger in even this land most barbarous.
Don't mention it. Really.
As agreed, I shall draft your duplicates, though it may take a day. Be so kind as to return tomorrow. Your reward I will have for you.
All right. Tomorrow then.
Tomorrow? 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 Wait 1 day.
The world's never-ending creation be praised.
So I need 15 grand for master level tools. Right.
Thanks. So long.
So long with you, honey. Meditate a full day, pretty much. Nearly maxed out on my inventory, so should have some stuff to sell. Maybe even have enough to upgrade the room right. Collect the translated diagrams.
Never seen one like him before.
It is to see you again.
It is
pleasure
to see you again. Here to pick up those diagrams.
The diagrams. They're duplicates. Ready?
In fact, yes. They are yours to take with my gratitude.
The fucking...
Thanks. Farewell to you.
Whoa, that's weird.
It is to see you again. Quite a pleasure.
I'd like to sell some stuff, but you don't have much money, do you? What? 715. That's like nothing. How much money do I get for selling this stuff? 84. Not a huge amount. Level 36. Oh shit, I'm selling the wrong things. What? If I were to buy them back, they cost that much. That's just silly. There's no, like, buyback option? How is there no buyback option? Yeah, it doesn't sell where your mouse is pointing. It sells where the actual border is encompassing the item. I think I had that issue when I played it originally. You need more money. This stuff is shit. I need more money.
Take care now.
Go. And in...
It's a never-ending cycle. Like the Souls games.
The world's never been creationally great.
Let me see what you're peddling.
Wouldn't mind a glance at what you
How
got.
much money you got? A bit more. Sell, 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 sell. So it won't take long to get to 15 grand, I don't think. This item cannot be sold. The merchant doesn't have enough money. You blithering idiot. Okay, let's do a horse race then.
Thanks.
Now that I know what I'm doing. I like to ride my horsey
It is
horse.
to see you again. Quite the pleasure.
Up for a horse race?
Heard a lot of good things about Ophiri.
It's nice how
mares.
seamlessly
Their
this
speed.
DLC
Care to race?
is like put into the
Swift
main
as the
world.
western winds are our mounts.
It is
To
quite
prove
impressive.
this would be
I don't
an
think you would
honor.
know.
So
You wouldn't
race
know,
we
I don't
must.
think. If it didn't tell you. In the quest log. God. Go!
Take your mount to
I was always impressed with this DLC when it came out.
Go.
Even though I didn't have the best of time with the base game, the DLC did impress me. Despite some issues still with it. What the fuck? Jump! Oh! Who the fuck did that? Swift. Taylor Swift. Have you heard Taylor Swift's new song?
Take your mount to her limits.
It's a bop.
Hey! Open the gate!
Looks like they're setting up for the wedding. I don't know whose wedding it was though, I can't remember. Gone the wrong way. Bollocks. I didn't go through it.
That's it, Roach.
Do I need to go through it? Shit. No. It's all gone wrong. It's all gone wrong. Poop. Quest failed? What, you fail it, that's it. You don't get another chance.
You won. Congratulations. And you were right all along. Ophiri mares are swift as the wind.
Our myths tell of a time when love brought together the skies and the steppe. And from their union was born the first mare. Weak were the creatures called men. They fell prey to countless dangers. The mare nursed them. Her milk fed them. Strong they grew. And she let them saddle her. Warriors they became, and gave fight to their foes. The myths teach us to respect our horses. Noblest among all beasts.
Beautiful story. Thanks for that and the race.
Can I try again? Plus. Up for a horse race.
Care to race again?
A pure pleasure it would.
Alright, here we go. Try again.
Oi!
Do I get any XP or money?
Come on, Roach.
Excusez-moi. I don't know why I keep drifting off course. I think the mini-map is entirely accurate to where I'm going. Yeah. The checkpoints don't exactly line up, which is why it's confusing me, I think.
Be swift. I would see you at full speed.
I'm running out of fucking stamina. How the fuck? Go! Oh, that was close. Yay! 32 experience points. Is that enough for a level up?
Mares may be swift as the wind. Not quite as fast as my roach, though.
Just pretending that didn't happen.
A saddle for your mount, your reward. A contest to commemorate. It will make you a rider even swifter.
Thanks.
Taylor Swifter.
Like your new gear, Roach?
Much may be said of a man by how he treats his horse.
Horse witcher. Horseman. Goodbye.
Take care now.
Go, and in the world glory.
Is it equipped automatically? Saddlebags. Saddle. Where is it? There we go. 85 stamina versus 80 stamina. Slightly better. Ever so slightly. 5% bonus gold. Gotta get that gold. Florins. Oh, I need to exchange them at the bank. Bombs. Okay. What are we gonna do now then? So we could go to the Oxenford sewers to do the actual main quest. There's a couple of side quests. Collect them all. I would like to do some Gwent. Does it tell me where to go to get them? No. Just gotta try and find them. God knows who I need to actually play or buy them from. Rose on a red field. Investigate Bowden for clues. Talk to the herbalist. How close are these? That's not very close. What about this one? That's not very close either. Without a trace. Talk to the herbalist. See if I can travel closer. Yep. Herbalist's hut. Oh, I remember this place. Came here to buy some diagrams, I think.
Hey there.
Let's play cards. Hear about the notice?
Hear about the contract.
Whew. A taker at long last. Poverty in everyone's lips, but when you've a job to give, no one's eager. Folk are lazy, that's the truth of it.
Stick to the point if you don't mind.
Right. Sorry for the chatter. I'm anxious, is all. Been so long without any word. It's my apprentice, Falkert. I sent him to the Dead White Wood. You know, the forest near Martin Foy's farmstead. I'd run out of hand fibre, see, and the damned stuff grows thick as weeds there.
Let me guess. Hasn't returned.
Yes. No, he hasn't. Please, find him and bring him back safe and sound.
Fine, I'll look for him.
No promises, but I can certainly look for him. Any distinguishing features? How will I recognize him?
Got to think on that. Well, he's a halfling.
So he'll be harder to spot then.
Light hair. Will that do?
It'll have to. So long.
Right. Without a trace. It's nice that it actually gives new quests to old characters as well that you may have already met. It's not just suddenly like, oh, there's this new character that's come out of nowhere that wasn't there before, who has a quest for you. It makes sense that something might have happened to a character as time has passed. It's good for immersion. A lot of games do like DLC quite poorly in terms of, you know, trying to fit it into the main game.
Run, Roach.
Without it being like super obvious. Oh, it's a fucking wolf. Oh. It's so foliage rich, it's so dense, there's so much going on. I hate portals. Portals everywhere around here. Hidden treasure. Harpies. I need to use me crossbow on them, I think, right? Yep. It can be quite hard to get the actual animation to play off where you instantly stab them.
What now, you piece of
Give it what for? Not fucking about, these harpies. Dodgy little shits. Me. Harpy! Harpy! There we go. That animation. It's hard to get it to go off. I think I remember I found a way of like getting it to go off every time, but I don't remember how to do it. All of my strategies, I've lost them to time. To memory. Looking to purchase eggs, will buy harpy eggs for top coin. Important, please do not wash the eggs. Nicholas Vogel. Vogel? Vic Watchtower. Vic Watchtower. Where's that? Don't know. Laboratory. Notebook. Chest key. I have acquired the eggs. They cost a fortune and left me with barely enough funds to pay the rent for my laboratory. The Royal Air Force. Oh, no. Stab him. Is that a new quest, or is that an old one? Oh, it's a new one. How come I keep running into old ones? New ones. I think I would have ran into this stuff while I was playing the game normally. Ooh. Don't slip. Slip and slide. pretty empty. It's so janky. The animations are so janky and jarring. New Moon Trousers. Is that the quest? That was the entire quest. Moon River. I don't like being this high up. I'm a witcher, not a harpy. Not one of those stupid assassins who jumps into a hay bale. Oh, this is the watchtower. Is this him? Wow. That's a lot of dead bodies. Are they human? What the flip? Why so many dead bodies? Can I get like an actual torch on? It makes it darker in some respects. I think my torch is broken. Mash E. Okay. It's annoying it doesn't go back to your old quest that you had on before it. Can I get down? How do I get out of here? This game. Masterpiece, 10 out of 10. Best game, one of the best games ever. Janky as fuck.
Oh. Oi.
Oi what? No, sorry. I'm a lumberjack all day. Wait a minute, this is where we found that other guy. And the other diagrams. Huh. There's a lot of shit happening in the same places. Quite a big area. Big circle. Oh, hello.
Herbalist's cart. Got some blood here.
Follow the blood track.
Blood.
Blood.
Dried. A few days old.
Blood for the blood god. Your witcher senses are a bit shit. Don't have a great range on them. Oh, it's this place. What'd I tell ya? The cannibals.
Trail's gone cold. Need to look around. Ask. Maybe someone's seen him.
Uh-oh. 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 It all came full circle.
You again. Well, out with it. What brings you here?
Looking for Folkert, an herbalist's apprentice.
Looking for someone named Folkert. Light-haired halfling. Ring any bells?
Aye. Saw a little one round here. Out picking herbs.
Mm-hmm. till he got hurt. Ran across a trail of blood. Trail led me here.
It is just as you say. Wolves had attacked him. He fled here seeking shelter. I told him, back to your city, young master. Plenty such dangers hereabouts. But the fool was stubborn. Said he had to pick his blooms aforehand. Ventured back into the woods. And that were the last of him. Heard howling that night. Sent shivers down my spine.
So where are his remains? Wolves would have left something. His boots, maybe.
Didn't go looking. But he's too old to go tramping about in the woods.
Maybe he's in the locked hut.
So long.
Report back to the herbalist. Really? I mean, he's not gone without a trace, that's for damn sure. There's definitely traces of him. Blood. There's like blood in here.
Blood stains. Months old.
Shit's happening. Shit's happening. I told you. I told you. Up to no good. It's like the cannibals in Fallout 3. We're just friendly people who live in this neighborhood. Where do I need to look to find him? There's got to be something else around here that will lead me to him. Or his body. Ashes, ashes, ashes. No, no.
Rotting meat.
Rotten meat. Report back to the herbalist. Follow the scent. Oh God. Oh God. Oh Jesus. Just a bit clumsy.
Damn it.
Oh look, they're cannibals. Big shock. Oh no.
Light-haired halfling. Must be Folkert. Ripped open, gutted and drained. No way to determine the cause of death.
Interrogate the peasant couple. I called it, didn't I? I called it so early. I called it before the quest. I even got the quest. I'm a genius.
Been to your larder. Meat-rich diet. That what you like?
Master, not at all. Tain't like that.
Best hope not, or you'll be next to get a hook through your neck.
The wolves killed him. Him and the others. We but gather the bodies. That's the truth.
We're old and frail. We've no strength to plough or sow, but we gotta eat. Have pity, master.
Never eat human flesh again. Take a vow, and I'll let you live. Don't believe you. Death's what you deserve. Never eat human flesh again. Take a vow. I will never eat human flesh again. So help me God.
Vow never to eat another bite of human flesh, and
I mean, we're going to the Blood and Wine DLC, which is like full of vampires, right?
On the eternal fire.
Keep the gods out of it. Swear on your heads, which I will take if you break your vow.
Aye, we swear.
You live in the middle of nowhere. It's out of my way. But I'll be back. Better believe I'll be back.
I'll be back. Well then. I'll be back. See, I knew there wouldn't be nothing here if there was an actual signpost to come back here.
Hey there.
I know what happened.
Volkert, your apprentice. I know what happened to him.
Out with it. I've gone near daft with worry.
Cannibals ate him.
He was... really no gentle way to put this. Cannibals ate him.
Cannibals? A short ride from Novigrad. In Velen, that would be one thing, but here... Gods! You slew them, right? Tell me you killed them.
Hired me to find out what happened to Volkert. Never mentioned murder.
But one will happen soon. You want naught to do with it, that is your right. But I aim to round up folk who still give a damn.
It's a couple of old folks. Doubt they'll put up a fight.
All the better. Now, I wager you want your coin, eh? Take it, and get out of my sight.
What? Don't ever go at me, you prick. Oh then. How much money did we get? 16 experience points. Wow. 200 crowns. We level up? How close are we to leveling up? Oh, we have leveled up. Here it is. 3 points available. Anything we want to get? I feel like you get to a point where you don't want anything anymore. What is this? Igni. Using a lot of Igni. Increases potion overdose threshold. Any passives? I guess passives we want now. You don't need to equip them, do you? You do. Then why would I want anything else? Active or passive? I don't know what to really get anymore. They give you so many, but they only give you 12 slots. Slots. Guess we'll just keep it then. I don't know what else I should get. I need more slots. Rose on a red field. Investigate Bowden. Yep. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, this is all new. It's all new. If you look at a map comparison between before Hearts of Stone came out and after, suddenly loads of landmarks were added around here that weren't there previously. Spooky. What are you doing spawning over there? I do not wish to fight. Wow, it's proper out the way, isn't it? On the outskirts of nowhere. Uh-oh. Ghouls. Are they ghouls? Ghouls. I remember. You're attacking the wrong guy. Freeze. Chill out. It's so chaotic. It's fucking mental. Jesus. Being bounced around. I like loot. I like all the loot. I like loot.
Smells like solutions, reagents. Wonder what's cooking. Smells of... they were cooking Fistech. Took most of the equipment, only left what was broken.
Been ransacked. Warning letter.
True can be. Dangerous trade narcotics.
Mate, you gotta keep your eyes peeled wide open. Someone's taken an interest in your work. They want to make you an offer. You're not gonna be able to refuse. In your shoes, I'd pack it up and go hide somewhere far away. Zeracania, for example. Roderick.
Open window. Boot print on the bed. Somebody was in a hurry.
A boot print on the bed? Like that? Really? Honeysuckle. Always found this music really unnerving. Bowden. Exaggerated arm swinging movements. Got pierced. Oh, what happened here?
Footprints. Uneven. Someone ran through here.
Did like a little jig first.
Stopped here for a second. Hid, then ran on. Scar on his forehead. Must be Clivert.
He's
Bolt
dead.
In the back. Went in deep, so a close range shot. From the village, what that direction looks like.
The village is ransacked. Was he hiding in the hay? Ezio. Yeah.
Crossbow bolt and footprints deep. Shooter must have been wearing heavy armor.
It weighed him down, so it put imprints in the ground.
Hoofprints leading towards the hill. Someone's still there.
Really? Does nobody ever leave the scene of the crime? I'll just stay where I killed the man. I'm sure nobody will suspect it was me.
That stench.
It's weird how if you hit them while they're on fire, they immediately go off of being on fire. Stop it! Still no AoE looting. AoE looting would be a big upgrade. I think there's mods for it though. Every time I download some mods, there's like an update that breaks them immediately. Explore the knight's camp. There's a letter. Orders to attack Bowden. I've heard rumors the abandoned village of Bowden's abandoned no more. A pack of common bandits have moved in and made it into their own little Fistech manufactory. We cannot allow this. I'm issuing the order to attack the village and exterminate the vermin. We'll make an example. Strike some terror in everyone's hearts. Haul any equipment and supplies to our lab northwest of Brunwick. Destroy everything else. Ulrich. Investigate the fallen knight's lab. On a bloody wild goose chase.
Let's go.
Haven't I been around here? Going around in circles. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. SpaghettiOs.
Long trek requires a fellowship.
Ooh.
A
fellowship.
Together.
No. Get off the bloody horse. Bloody crossbowmen.
These bastard spells! Shall be over soon.
Such a clusterfuck. the damage for a little breeze. I feel like I need some damage resistance. Maybe I need a better suit of armor. Got yourselves a suit of armor, have we? Anybody else? New crafting diagram. Order of the Flaming Rose. By order of the Flaming Rose. Defense. Deflect arrows. Damage from hits received while dodging is reduced. Counterattack. Adrenaline points. Marksmanship. Meh. Battle trance. Just seems to me like there are some very obvious things that you want to get. Friend?
What's this? Order of the Flaming Rose have a new seat? Not too shabby.
You listen, vagrant. Dunno why you're here, but take my advice. Go back to wherever you came from.
So, why are you still standing there? I need to smash your painting?
Don't like your tone. Change it. What's inside?
Wondering what you got inside? Because it reeks of fist tech to me. Mind if I have a look, brethren?
Aye, we'd mind. Very much so.
Enough of these games. I'm counting to 3, and you're gonna be gone when I'm done. Got it? 1, 2...
3. Out of my way, dimwits.
Got a better idea. You're all gonna count to 100. Got it?
3, 4, 5, 6.
I don't know how to count
Great
higher
start.
than that.
Now step aside.
7, 8, 9, 10.
I think you should have made them count to a little bit higher than that.
14, 15, 16, 17,
18, 19,
10.
Tenteen? Got quite a big place here.
26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
How can you move so slowly when you're, like, inside a location? Oh god. This stuff again that explodes. Hey friends. You having a bit of trouble there?
Bloody hell! Who the devil are you?
I'm a witcher, or as your brethren prefer to call me, a mutant, a freak.
You shouldn't be in here.
And Knights of the Flaming Rose shouldn't be murdering humans or producing drugs.
True. We shouldn't. We're supposed to defend the downtrodden, spread faith in the eternal fire. But Radovid tricked us. He broke his oath, sent our brethren to the front as common grunts, and once the mighty order was bled dry, he disbanded us. Took our lands, confiscated our domains to finance his war. The brethren who didn't object were appointed mage hunters. Those who took umbrage, dared to stand up to him. They were imprisoned, or exiled. We're but a handful who still wear the colours. And we must find a new place in this world.
Congratulations and goodbye. So you've become bandits?
So you turned rogue? That your idea? Wonder what Siegfried of Denel would say.
Siegfried of Denel would... But how do you even... I know you. You're Geralt of Rivia, Jacques de Aldersberg's killer.
None other. And if I had to go back, I'd do it again.
That was the start of our downfall. You were the beginning. Accursed mutant! Draw your blade!
No need to yell. Just ask, politely.
Ruh-roh. Oh good. I'm in the middle of them. Oh Jesus! Now they stop counting. Holy fuck, there's loads of them. Fire! Bang, bang.
Not bad.
Blasted spells? God. Ow! I'm sliding. Try and get up to this crossbow man. It's a bit awkward when you're in a combat stance. Oh god, they're coming up!
Come on!
God, Jesus! I'm stuck! Help! Oh, come back up. Hello. Couldn't frickin' use mid signs. I'm stuck. What a clusterfuck this combat is.
Time to end this.
People say the combat in Assassin's Creed is bad. The combat... I always thought the combat in The Witcher 2 was better. It wasn't this much of a clusterfuck. I think the combat's okay when you're fighting like one enemy. Like one bigger enemy. Or one big monster. But fighting humans is just the worst experience in this. Well, he's dead. Jim. They killed him. Just so they could make the drugs themselves. These guys are still alive. They finished counting. Fallen Knight. Yeah, you'll be fallen in a minute. Wrong button.
Shall be over soon.
Nice. The key to get out. Okay. Where's the nearest signpost? Not very close. What's this over here? Roach, get down from there. You're not meant to be on the roof.
Giddy up.
Oh. Hello? Anybody live here? Isn't this the place where that woman was? Oh no, she's gone. She's gone over there. Yeah, this is the place. The Garin Estate. Not the Grand Estate. It's locked. What? How come there's no signpost around here? No. Maybe there's one over here. They always put them in really awkward places. Yep, there it is. Do-do-do-do-do. Ollie Ollie Oxenfurt. Is the auction happening around here? Is that how you get into the sewers first of all?
Just look.
Is it true you brought...
What's this?
Hello.
Avenged your friend.
I knew you'd succeed, puss peepers. I knew it. Go on, out with it. Who was the bastard?
Order of the Flaming Rose.
Bastards. Brethren of the Order of the Flaming Rose.
What you do to them? Scald them with hot irons, pick out their eyes, skin them alive.
No, just killed them.
Oh, so handsome and so boring. Here, puss peeps, your gold. Ought to be enough for an ounce of panache.
Panache.
Ah.
48 experience points. 200 crowns. Any merchants around here I can sell stuff to? Got the armourer.
Taking a peek at my wares, yeah?
There seems to be a lot of people just stuck in the floor.
Got anything for an aching belly? Stabbing pain, yeah?
Greetings again.
Greetings.
So, you got a job for me?
Show me what you have.
Greetings. You've got a decent amount of money. Right. Sell. Quick sort items. What does it sort it by? How much it's worth? No. Crikey. His money goes down quite quickly. And he doesn't have enough now.
So long.
Almost got enough to upgrade the rune right again.
Will that be all? What can I get you, good sir?
What can I get you, good sir?
What can I do you for?
Let me see.
You haven't got a huge amount. But it will do. That's enough.
So long.
So the actual main quest, the Hearts of Stone, is here. When did you do the actual auction then? I guess it's after doing the Toad. I think you can spend, can you spend all of your money? You can outbid everyone. Maybe I should keep the money then and not just spend it straight away. Maybe. Maybe. Well, there aren't any other side missions for the DLC. So I might as well go into the sewers. Oh, I guess we're going down here.
Boy, why there? What
the devil?
for?
What the
Why
devil?
kick you in the arse? Had enough.
Just go down the well.
Prowls the sewers down that way. Best avoided altogether.
Devoured dozens of maidens, folks say, and many a ball fighter's got.
There's definitely someone down here. Is it Triss? Is Triss down here? Shani's not down here, is she? It's very dark. What were you dodging? You're so nimble. Beep beep. Who is it?
Oh, no, you don't. Hear me. Don't you dare. Please, don't do this to me.
Hey, it's Shani. It is Shani.
Shani?
Shani!
What are you doing here?
Trying to save his life. Help me.
Shani,
He's dead.
Calm down. He's dead.
I'm sure something can be done.
Let it go.
Damn it! All for nothing.
You did all you could.
Thanks, Geralt. It's, good to see you.
She got like an American accent.
Lost track of you after I left Vizima. Where'd you go? What have you been doing?
Long story short, I've been treating the sick and wounded, as always. Mainly at
But you
my
weren't
clinic
here in the base
Oxenford.
game.
But in Redania, I'm called on to help the army at times as well.
I'll want to hear the long story long, too.
Sure. But, once we're out of these sewers.
Redanian army forced you to come here, too? Or are you just down here for a pleasant stroll?
Got our orders this morning. I came down here with a whole unit, but something attacked us.
His injuries, how'd he get them? He was licked
What
to
attacked
death.
you? Get a good look at it?
No. I started running as soon as it appeared. It was huge. Spat venom and made these slurping sounds.
That was just Geralt.
That's all I know.
Doesn't sound like a major necrophage or a pack of drowners.
No. This was one thing. Big, but one. Somebody threw a torch at it. Monster couldn't have cared less.
All right. Not afraid of fire. Good to know.
Not afraid of fire, but he is afraid of fire. I was getting it mixed up. He's someone important to you?
The soldier. He's someone important to you?
His name was Knowles. Supposed to go on leave next week. Now he won't. Nor will the rest of his unit.
How many were they?
A whole squad. 6 brave boys. All dead.
Your mission, what was it?
Why'd they send you down here? Only if it's not confidential, of course.
I need a venom sample. From the beast that prowls these sewers. It doesn't just kill those who come down here, you know. The water in so many wells is contaminated. Folk are getting ill. Redanian soldiers among them.
Plan to kill the beast. Bring you a sample of its venom after I do.
Nice of you to offer. But I'd rather go with you. Collect the sample myself.
Creature's dangerous. You saw what it can do.
I'm a big girl, Geralt. I can take care of myself. And you know I'll get my way, so don't try and talk me out of anything.
Fine. Your choice. So show me where the monster attacked you.
This way.
I do not remember her voice sounding like
Railing's
that at
badly
all.
bent. Something large struck it, with a lot of momentum.
I shut it as I fled. The monster must have slammed into it.
Glad it held up. Though now we need to find a way around it.
Is it worth searching outside?
Actually, just hoping the monster's blow weakened one of the walls.
So I've not played the first Witcher. I mean, I've played about 20 minutes of it. And, yeah, it's very weird. Having having a remake for it, I think will do it a lot of favours, because it's just very weird. It's very hard to get into from a modern perspective. Combat's weird. Very weird. Ta-da!
Careful, monster might still be here.
But I'll probably play it when the remake comes out. It's actually quite open, the first game, I think. Got quite big open zones. It was very ambitious for, you know, their first game, the size of their game. Size of the studio. So with the second one, they obviously went much smaller with it, which was smart. They tried to do The Witcher 3 with the first game, pretty much.
Soldiers from your escort?
Yes. That's them. Vern, Miklas. Poor boys.
Beast doesn't play around, apparently.
They saved my life.
You're friends with them?
Know them well.
Him, I met this morning. But Vern and I served together at the Battle of Dorian. Miklas only enlisted this Yule.
Sorry.
Once you kill this beast, we'll have to send someone down here to collect their bodies. Give them a proper burial.
What exactly happened here?
What exactly happened?
We came in here and Miklas started looking for tracks. Then drowners attacked. The men made quick work of them. But Franz was injured. His leg. He and I stayed behind. I tried to bandage him up while Knowles stood watch. Then that beast appeared. Knowles pushed me towards the exit and ran at the monster. I turned around and saw him lying there, covered in a sticky substance. I ran back to get him, then dragged him to where you found us.
Where was the monster?
Well, Miklas and Vern had driven it away from us. And paid dearly for it.
Managed to get a look at what attacked you?
Everything happened so fast. I didn't get a good look, no. Only saw it from behind. I know it was large and slimy.
Need to look around.
Gotta look around.
We already know what it looks like. It looks like a big toad.
Franz? I don't see him. Think the monster might have dragged him off?
Could have. Beast probably crawled in or out through here. It's deep.
Lower level of the sewers has been closed off for years. But Vern, the commander, had a skeleton key.
See if I can't find it.
Going down. Key to the sewer gates.
Got the key.
Good. Let's get going.
I don't want to go down. Everything's so dark. Does Shani have any powers? She's not a mage.
About this monster being a prince turned into a toad. A curse or something.
I've heard. A lot of women have fallen for it. I find out who started that rumor, I'll strangle them.
So, don't believe it?
I studied medicine, not literature. I stopped believing in fairy tales long ago.
There's a lot of weird shit that happens in this universe, though.
Another unfortunate romantic. Came to lift a prince's curse, found a hideous death instead. Shawnee, watch out. Move.
Oof. My light. I'll give you a light. Completely blackened. Freeze. Sodden letter. Ronnie. Believe it or not, folk are saying there's a prince cursed into a toad wandering the Oxenfurt sewers. I know, it sounds like a fairy tale. But Suze from Hillop swears it's the gospel truth. And Mary Heathers confirmed it. Oh dear.
What do you
Flowers.
Want, yes?
Yes. Any secrets? Dried fish.
Shawnee, watch out. Move.
Shade. You can't do your strong attacks when you've got the torch out. Where'd you learn those moves, Geralt? So fancy.
Come on.
Big boy.
Woman's corpse, soaked in slime. Beast must have left.
You sure it's slime?
Hideous creatures.
You all right?
Don't call Geralt that.
Look, it's Franz.
What's
Take
left of him,
me out.
What kind of beast would do that?
Wonder why there are so many drowners.
Does that mean anything?
Well, means our monster doesn't attack them. Seems they get along with whatever's prowling the sewers. Some kind of symbiosis.
Examine the corpse.
Interesting.
What?
Franz had a leg wound, right?
Mm-hmm. Just above the knee.
Managed to apply anything to it?
Yes. Some spirit, but that was it. Why do you ask?
Look, half of Franz's leg is gone. Monster must have chewed it off. Other bodies were untouched, except for the wounds they sustained in battle.
Are you suggesting the beast likes alcohol?
Mm-hmm. Mixed with blood.
Need to find its lair.
Doubt we'll learn anything else here. We need to find the lair.
Right behind you.
The lair.
Odd smell. Blend of alcohol, blood, and monster stench. Must have come through here.
Hello?
Shawty, watch out. Move.
Shawty. Get your bleeding sword out, Geralt. Don't usually have any trouble getting your sword out.
Shawty, can you get your sample here?
Sure, along with a bunch of dirt, rubble, and drowner droppings. I need a clean sample. From the lair, that would be best.
Note found in the sewers. Had enough of washing up and sweeping up. World without end. Bored of sucking dry bread and boiling cabbage. You're back aching to high heavens from night after night sleeping on the floor. Change your life right now. Become a princess. Right. We guarantee a personal meeting with a accursed prince. And this month only. Enjoy a special reduced price. Wow. We're taking advantage
Shawty,
of
watch
it.
out. Move.
Can't parry either when you've got your torch out.
Not bad.
Might put Rend back on. Over what though? I guess that. Rend. I think that does quite a bit of damage.
Loads of slime here. Enough for your sample?
It'd be more than enough if it wasn't contaminated.
What do you mean contaminated?
Poor woman. She tried to get out. Futile effort.
Yikes. Loot.
Dead drowners everywhere.
Strange.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, God. Oh,
Decaying
no.
corpses, slime everywhere, and that stench. This has to be the lair. Fresh and moist. Beast was just here.
I'll collect my sample.
All the tunnels and corridors converge here.
What now?
Need to lure the beast.
How? We don't even
It's
know
that
what
big
kind of monster
toad.
it is.
But we do know it likes a blend of blood and liquor. Just so happens I've got some alcohol on me.
Well, I hope you don't plan to cut yourself or...
Relax. Plenty of bodies. I'll use one of them.
Got enough for your needs?
Sample you collected enough?
Hope so. But I'd still like to get some pure venom. Once you've killed the monster.
To distill an antidote? No use for it once the beast's dead.
Not true. I have a few poison patients on hand. Besides, I can study the venom, test it, maybe discover some interesting properties.
Time to lure the beast.
I'll get to work.
I doubt I'd be much help in the fight, but you might need me afterwards. I'll look for a hiding place.
You'd be better off waiting for me up top, or back home.
But...
No buts. Wait in the passage for now if you have to, though I'd rather you didn't. But when the monster shows, you run for the surface.
Fine.
Shawnee, look at me. Promise you'll stay out of it.
I promise.
Good. Now go hide.
Be careful, Geralt.
You could throw some, like, fire bombs. No. I do remember this being a pain in the bum. Where is that outside bit? Squidgy. If only I had a top hat. Not ready. Oh god. Oh. Toad Prince. Okay then. Gotta do something to its tongue. Don't know what though. Ooh. Ooh. Don't like you jumping about like that. Can't even get a hit in. I need to use the slow thing. Slow it down. That didn't work. Rather fast to try and parry it. Fire. Doesn't care about fire, apart from it's on fire all the time. Hello, Nina. How's it going? It's going fine. I remember this boss being a nightmare when I did it, when it came out all those years ago. Give it a shit, doesn't give you much chance to even attack. Fire. The one thing it's weak to, the game explicitly tells you, doesn't give a shit about fire. Yet it's the one thing that it's actually weak to. I always found that ridiculous. What is this, fucking Elden Ring? Shit. I don't know what you're meant to do about the tail. Tail? Tongue. You bought a drive for the PS5. At least you don't need to, like, buy an expensive proprietary one, like the Xbox. You just buy anyone that's good enough. You bought the official Western Digital. Jeez Louise! Basically two shots me. I need to get my Skadoo fragments. Shit. No! You can't block it. You will say, compared to Elden Ring, this fight is a lot less flashy. It's in a sewer. I don't know, you must have to do something with the tongue. I just don't know what. Look at the bestiary. So I don't think you can see how you're meant to kill it until after you've killed it, which I always found a bit silly. Fire all the way. That went a lot better. Does he actually turn it into a human? Was it a human prince turned into a toad? Yes. You failed the quick time event. Oh, here we go. This is when you get taken. You get like plopped off in the middle of nowhere. And you meet the guy who's like right at the start of the game. The mysterious like trickster magician guy.
What's going on?
Ah, he's finally come to. And he can speak human, turns out. Started thinking I'd not conversed in common the whole way.
Where was Shani?
With me reflection in the piss bucket.
Where am I?
On the Albatross. Or the Fuck Barthoil, as they're strange.
Fuck.
En route to Afia.
Don't remember signing on as a sailor.
Oh, you didn't, mate. They dragged you aboard. Seems you killed their prince.
Shit. Means I'm in trouble.
Oh, toad in the sewers. Damn it. Should consider myself lucky, I guess. Could have killed me on the spot.
They just happened to turn up as I killed it.
Happen to know a bit of a theory. Heard them saying they come here on a mission, dispatched by their king to find their prince, lift his curse. Waited their honor, and that of their families 5 generations back, that they'd bring him home, safe and sound.
And I killed him. Great. So, must think they can save their honor by bringing the prince's murderer back to face the king's justice.
What about Shani? She here?
Listen, there was a young woman, a medic, red hair. They capture her too?
Don't recall seeing anyone of the sort. You were alone.
Good. Means she managed to flee. Hopefully made it home.
We've been sailing long. Where are we?
We've been at sea long?
Dunno, Riley. Not that long. Though, on the other hand... But what's it matter, any road?
Matters a lot. If they're hauling me off to hang me, I'm not in a hurry to arrive.
Me? I'm glad to be sailing to Ophir. I hear they got wild horses there. White, with black stripes. Always wanted to see one of them.
Zebras.
Black horses with white stripes?
Hey, black horses with white stripes, they got insane with that. That I'm sure of.
Who are you?
And who might you be?
Felipe Caligrand, at your service. Petty thief, professional fence, and your guide about Oxenfurt. We'll have a bit of time.
And why are you here? You kill a prince too?
Well, to their thinking, I had a hand in this one's death. See, I was their guide. Led them down into the sewers. But not until after you'd cut their prince's gut open.
Sorry about that.
Not your fault, mate. When all said and done, could have sat on my arse in the alchemy playing Gwent. Didn't have to brag about knowing Oxenfurt better than my own breeches.
Only way out of here?
Tried to break out yet?
Used every ounce of charm I got. Nothing doing. Might be my affair is rusty.
My affair is non-existent.
Well, we'll be at sea at least a month. Could teach you something that time.
Elkal Orial.
What's that mean?
Told us to shut up.
There's been a misunderstanding. Can I talk to your captain?
Alakal Sorkan. Galavat Kar U Albata Agel.
Quiet, dog. You killed our prince, and you'll pay for that.
Gileam Valar. Carverepener.
You'd be dead already.
Revhagal ni Aram
Vengeance is not ours to reap, Mana.
Torgate ya Alamis.
We swore on our honor.
How do I say? Take me to your captain.
Vailth Alakhe ul Igulath.
What?
Elkal.
Vilth.
That one.
Vilth. Alakhe. Il. Echalif.
Elkal.
What did I say? Take me to your leader.
What just happened? What did he say?
Said to sit quiet, and that you'll hang in 2 weeks. And then he added something like, "We'll see who's in the mood for jokes then."
Why? What did I say?
That you wanted his auntie's hat. That was the gist of it.
How can I have said something so different just by having one letter different?
Angry gurgles, and they puff up. You notice? While them fish. What's it they're called?
There anyone here who speaks common?
Ah, there's this mercenary with him. Looks Edirnian to me. He's the one recruited me to show him through the sewers. Oh, and the mage what leads them knows a bit. Heard him talking. I doubt either will talk to you.
And then there's this trickster.
Catch some shut eye.
The genie.
Go on flapping me tongue. Got a long voyage ahead.
Sleep's not what I need. Someone I could actually
There he is.
with.
That's the guy you see like right at the start of the game. You have a conversation with him.
Greetings,
in the tavern.
Remember me?
Hello. Yes.
I remember. We met in White Orchard. You're...
Haunter Odin, known also as Master Mirror. I helped you find your Yennefer. We meet again. And it seems you need my help again. Heard a noose awaits you. That is, if this slop doesn't kill you first.
What are you doing here?
How'd you get in here?
Long story, it'd bore you. I'd prefer to focus on something more useful, like getting you off this ship. Because you do wish to disembark, do you not?
Yeah, sure. But what on earth could you...
Oh, more than you'd ever expect. I shall help you, Geralt. But before I do, I must know you'll return the favor.
Right. Can't possibly get something for nothing.
Indeed. When all's said and done, I am a merchant. So, do you want my help?
Yes.
It's a deal. Once it's all over, we shall meet at midnight at the crossroads, neath the willows near the village of Yatra. Ah, and I must give you something to remember me by.
Oh yeah, the scar.
What's that? A mark to show we're associates.
You gotta complete it now to get rid of it.
Who are you gabbing with?
He's gone.
With no one.
Never liked boats. Not one bit.
I can't remember what his
Like
deal
devils.
is.
Make me stomach churn. It'd be prime to
He's gonna
sleep
make the
through
boat
whole
crash.
thing.
And then miraculously, everybody survived, and you've got to kill them.
I fear that means a tidy jump in my fee.
To Ophir get us safely. The king's reward will be generous.
What about the prisoner?
Before the king we must bring him. On doing so, my honor relies.
Can't we just bring your king the bastard's head? Like we're doing with the other?
The other drowned. We could do nothing. We deliver live this one. Apart from all else, the hell the king is sure.
It's Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
I wish.
Oh no!
What kind of hell?
They killed him.
Harry, flaying, water. This is the punishment for regicide and
So cinematic, this DLC. I got my sword back. Oh god. Oh Jesus. It's a sturdy shield you got there. They're pretty weak. Nice change. Oh shit, it's like stun locked. Don't give a fuck. Why is there a mouse cursor on the screen? Jesus Christ. Friendly fire. What about your own dudes? I wish I could do that. I didn't even think I was inside of it. Help. This game is so buggy and broken. I never understand why this game gets such acclaim. Like, it's good when you get into it, but if you're playing it for the first time or you come back to it after a while, you realise just how janky and, like, broken it is. Help. I sleep now. Well, I'm gonna have to Alt F4 it. I love how he just goes over there and... If only I could get a close-up of this. That'd be a good thumbnail. My hair is still blowing in the wind. Paint me like one of your French girls. Paint me like one of your French girls. Fucking hell. Right, Alt F4. Oh, you can't Alt F4 this game, I remember that. There's no way of Alt F4ing it. Doesn't work. Gotta go to Task Manager and then close it. Game don't work. Game's not hot. I'm guessing it will put me at the beginning of that fight. Hopefully. Guess we'll see. Yep. Calm down.
Come on. Not good.
You little shit. How are you on fire? You're on the beach. In a pool of water. Right. Time to fight you. Stop that. Doesn't really stop, does he? Doesn't really stand still at all. Can you stop moving? For a second. The damage on that. What the flip? What the flip, man? Shaja? Really? It was nowhere near me. It didn't even get close to me. You just like, they go, and you just take about 50% damage. They just like look in your direction and you're half dead. Somehow. Shut up and drive, 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 drive. Stop fucking moving. Just a bit of wind. What the fuck? Burn! What? That was nowhere near me!
Come on, come closer.
I mean, the effect isn't even touching me or spawned, and I just die instantly. Grants 100% critical hit. What does this one do? Restores vitality immediately and fully. Grants immunity to damage for a short duration. 3 seconds. Oh, good. Anything that, like, increases my defenses? Stamina regeneration. Increases attack power. Sign intensity. Adrenaline points. More health. More health. Beg your pardon? Wow. Walks into the fire. Seem to do much. What? What? another guy I can't get close to. I don't remember this guy being that much of an issue. Fuck you!
Yeah.
Jesus, you prick. What the heck? Beatmaster Mirror. Silver ruby necklace. Letter from a fairy merchant. Punner, whatever it be they call you. No idea have I why the most gracious crown mage Ahmad designated all people you as our liaison. The argument that you best know this land being Nordling yourself do not, I find, in the least bit convincing. I think this is the guy they killed. Yeah. Chopped his head off. The guy who was our cellmate. And luckily all of my gear I have. Still? Yes. Required level 34. So this stuff is like 2 levels out of date. Is there anything we can get that's higher than that? Treasure hunts. 34, 34, 34. No, nothing. I mean, we can find new armor and stuff, but nothing that's any higher level. What about those Ophiri diagrams we got? Were they any good? How do I see where the diagrams are? Guess we should go to a blacksmith and just have a look. Crikey. How did everybody survive that? I remember the toad being a lot harder than the mage. The combat is shit. It's really shit. Nope. It's too vertical. Where's the closest signpost? Not very close at all. Wow, okay. Did I expect you to just ride back? At midnight, at the crossroads beneath the willows. Oddly specific. I think you can, if you sit in a boat, it'll let you fast travel from the boat. Wet leather. Stop this madness. How do you think the combat in like Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Odyssey is better than this? Stop it! You pricks. Hidden treasure. So rend, it's not particularly useful. If you can get it off, it's good. But I can't really get it off. So that's probably just on. I've just got like the fiery stuff on. I should probably have a look through these and see if it's worth respecking. If you know what I mean. Not respecking. Rejigging it slightly. Someone was doing lines of cocaine in here. Ta-da! Rusted key, letter written in blood. Brethren, I write you now in my own blood, so you may know what fate befell me. Following M's orders, I travelled to Novigrad to resupply and sell our latest batch of Fistek. I left the men in my command on our boat along with the goods and the coin while I went to the hut on the beach to await WJ's men. When they arrived, it was well after dark, and one of them bore a linen sack on his back. The sack did not contain the promised Novigrad crowns. Instead, it held the heads of my men. So he was kept captive here. The sword, famine, and perfidy. Is that a new quest? Oh shit, it's a treasure hunt. Find the sunken ship using your Witcher senses. Level 36, so I might find some better gear. I guess we need better gear for the DLC stuff. Because this main level gear, it's not really main level gear, base game gear. It's not really doing very well. This side. Take helm. Woo! underwater creatures. Oh dear. Oh no! Quick! This game is so janky. Is this it? It's not really a ship. Well, that was crap. I was expecting better than that. So if we get on the boat, it should let me travel from the boat. Something the game doesn't really explain. But you should be able to travel from the boat. Yep. You can travel to the docks. So if we go to the blacksmith, maybe see what those O'Feary diagrams were. So this place used to run like absolute dick in the next gen update. Let's see if it's any better now. Where was the blacksmith? I think he's actually marked on the map, is he? So this bit here specifically ran terribly.
Must have broken many a heart.
Whosoever conceals a mage in their home shall burn alongside him.
Seems okay now.
Redania.
I would like to exchange my currency. Convert it.
Got some coin I'd like to convert it.
You've come to the right.
Thank you. 911.
Gonna be sick.
So the actual blacksmith I want to talk to is here. Oh no, it still does that bug. Where he's not there. And you need to meditate for him to appear. Yep. And that's why the actual marker's not on the map. Because he's not actually there. Because it's a bug. I never fixed that, for fuck's sake.
Need something sharpened? Reforged?
Craft something for me?
Like you to craft something for me.
Let's have a look.
Think you can...
So you can craft weapons for me. Your sword. Order of the Flaming Rose Sword. Journeyman. Level 36. Witch Slayer. Upgrade. Price. Pretty cheap. This stuff pretty expensive though. Tools. So, what do I make armor from? RP. Level 36. 37. Interesting. I need dimeritium ingots. One more of those, and I could make that at 37. And that's a silver sword. So that's for monsters. 40. These are just like random swords. These aren't even like Witcher swords. Repair. Is it worth repairing? Repair equipped. There we go. Quick sort. Sell, sell, sell. 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 No? Shit. Sell. 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 So quiet in these menus. It's really weird. Sell. 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 So who makes armor?
So long.
It's the dwarf back at where the bloody baron is, maybe? Wish I could see where my diagrams are. Maybe you can. Don't know where they are. Books. Crafting? Ah. Grandmaster Forgotten Woven Boots. So I can upgrade the Witcher gear more. Ah, here we go. Aetheri boots. These were the stuff. Level 38. Right. Base level is 38. But we don't really want to be using this stuff, do we? We want to be using the Witcher stuff, right? The green stuff. Right? I feel like I'm not... don't have enough damage resistance. Igni sign, Quen sign, Erden sign. Guess it just depends what you use. Attack power, adrenaline points, resistance to piercing damage, resistance to slashing damage, resistance to damage from monsters. It seems pretty good for damage resistance. So it doesn't really matter what colour they are, if they're like a Witcher gear or not. They can just have their own specific resistances and buffs and benefits. So... Wolf skull gear. Flippin' heck. Am I using the wolf skull gear? Which one am I using? I mean, this is not... I mean, it should be fine, the armor I'm using. Hello, what's this? Concerned Citizen's Sermon. Remember, dear people, that a fire once lit cannot be stopped, that it consumes everything in its path and only ceases to rage once all has been turned to ash. Men cannot flee this element, and if they bow before it, if they let it into their hearts, they too turn to ash. Search then your consciences and live in accordance with the Church's dictates, before time for penance has passed, concerned citizen. Can I see what my... So I've got 5,000 health. Can I see what my, like, overall stats are for, like, damage resistance? Don't think so. Oh, shit. Should put some things on. Oh, player stats. C. Here we go. Armor, 437. Is that any good? Instant kill chance, 0%. Quensine intensity. Need some better glyphs. Should go see the rune right.
Do you know what it is, white-haired one?
White-haired one. Oh, I didn't even click on anything. Where am I? Midnight. Oh, hello. Who's this?
Your family's lives. Hey there, sir.
Waste
a
of
witcher,
breath.
right? Wait. You go.
What's the problem?
Oh, nothing. On your way now, good man.
Shut it, Gotthard. He could help. Little Red's band means to attack the village. Want revenge on Bertram. We haven't much, but we're willing to pay if you defend us.
Who's Little Red?
Who's Little Red?
Word is she fornicates with wolves and can tear a man apart with her bare mitts. A she-beast in human husk, though some call her a great beauty.
She leads a pack of deserters, true dregs, from different armies. The kind what knows killing and plundering well.
Why do they want revenge?
Why's this band want revenge on you of all people?
Cause I ratted on them to the witch hunters.
Witch hunters care about bandits? Since when?
Little Red's band. They was terrorizing our village. We had none to defend us. Finally, Bertram went by the hunters, asked them. So the hunters went after him. We had a spell of peace, but now Little Red's learnt of it all. Wants to kill Bertram. He's done for if you don't help.
Fine, I'll help you.
Fine. I'll handle the bandits. Go to your homes, bar the doors.
Beware of them, Witcher. They're the dangerous type, truly.
Little Red. Oh, this is just a random side quest in the base game. Is it midnight? Nearly.
I knew you'd come.
You a soothsayer?
It matters little who I am. Your escape, I made it possible. Previously, Yennefer, you found her thanks to me, so you feel you owe me.
Memento you gave me. Pretty effective reminder.
That is its purpose. Incidentally, I find it quite funny how even the most rotten scoundrels have this inner compunction to repay debts of gratitude. Humans, elves, dwarves, all races. You really must explain that to me one day. As for the here and now, tell me, how'd you manage with your theories?
You summoned that storm? You a mage? I was counting on more conventional help.
Thanks for your help, really. But you could have chosen more conventional means. Given me the key to my cell, for instance.
Oh my, far too simple. I dislike simple solutions. Do you like them?
Doubt we're here to talk about my preferences.
True. I'd much rather tell you about an individual of interest to us both. It's about a man Worse than most. A vulgar, despicable man with a heart of stone.
That's the name of the DLC.
A man who refuses to pay his debts.
Really think this'll interest me? Any reason why?
He's wronged you as well. His name is Olgierd von Everick.
Don't have a thing against Olgierd.
Don't know why he's on your shit list, but I've got no quarrel with him.
I believe you do, but have yet to realize it. Olgierd von Everick did willfully and maliciously conspire to cause you to kill a man who might have been cured. Had I not intervened, you would have lost your head for this.
Do you know why he did it? Because he's a degenerate monster in human flesh who feeds on the pain and suffering of others.
Well, you clearly don't like him. What did he do to you?
He and I made a pact. A pact under which I called on my many talents and associates to give him what he desired. And now the time's come to pay. Yet, he shirks his obligation.
Need me to collect a debt? I'm not some hired muscle.
Muscle is not what this requires. It needs a soul intelligent and clever. An individual who fears no dare. Someone like you.
Pure flattery, that.
Of course it is. After all, I am a traveling merchant. But make no mistake, I've many interesting wares on offer.
Wares like?
Surfeit. Abundance for the body and soul. You will lack neither food nor drink. As a witcher, you might desire weapons supreme. I can offer you those you dreamt of. Your body, agile as never before. Your mind, faster than lightning. Romantic prowess to charm all womankind. But above all,
I already have that.
I offer a great and true adventure. An experience like no other. The fate of only the chosen few.
Sure sounds generous. And all that for my help with one small matter. Won't want anything else from me?
Just one. Honesty.
What have you done for Olgierd?
What did you do for Olgierd? Break him out of a cell too?
In some sense, yes. I remember that day quite well. There was a light drizzle, yet the cold tore right through you. Olgierd appeared at the break of dawn, gaunt as a rail, his shirt moth-eaten, seemed to have naught but the sword at his side. It quite pained me to look at him. He asked for help, and help I gave. Made him a rich man, successful, esteemed. He is who he is today, thanks only to me. And yet afterwards, he turned his back, shunned me, sends me off when I dare ask for payment. Even sicked his hounds on me once. He's thus left me no option but to invoke the terms of our pact. And that is where you come in.
How much is the debt?
How much does he owe you?
Gentlemen don't discuss coin.
Need to know the details if you want me to get my hands dirty. How much? 1,000,000 crowns? 2 million?
I'm no usurer to lend coin for interest. No. What Olgierd owes me is far more personal than shiny things that clink. As much as I regret it, I can say no more. I must respect his privacy.
I'd rather not get involved. What would I have to do?
What about you? Call yourself a man of many talents? Can't you take care of this?
Therein lies the catch. Our pact states that before I can collect my due, I must yet fulfill 3 wishes.
He is a genie.
Von Everick.
But I cannot fulfill them myself directly, making use instead of a... how shall I put it? A proxy.
So what you need's a sucker.
What I need is an ally. And something tells me I shall find none better than you.
What do you expect me to do?
To start with, join me in paying Von Everick a visit. Then, well, then we shall improvise. I believe, however, that all will end well. And once it does, we 3 shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we shared.
Right. Specifics now. Thought Olgierd had 3 wishes. requests, whatever.
He does. He may ask 3 things of us, yet we won't know what they are until we see him.
Don't like this at all.
All seems a little shady. Your help, your pact with Olgierd, his 3 requests.
Think it over. I agree you've no a priori reason to trust me, but as it happens, I was in the right place at the right time to help you. And it's also the case that the same man has wronged us both. To my mind, those are reasons to work together.
To my mind, not so much.
Come with me to see Olgierd. You shall see he's a vile, dishonorable man who treats the lives of all folk like playthings, as he treated yours when he sent you to find the Frog Prince.
Alright, so be it.
Fine. I'll go see Olgierd with you, but no promises.
That is all I ask.
Now remove the damn mark.
Naturally. Just as soon as you complete your task. Go. You will not regret it. We shall meet there. I have a matter to attend to along the way.
Another debt to collect?
Perhaps.